Okay, something just got dropped off at my door by UPS. Let's go check it out. Sarge is coming with. Okay. Let's open, flip. Ooh, a box. Mysterious. Man, I'm excited. Okay, what's in this box is gonna revolutionize how I make content. Let's go down to the studio and open it up. Okay, we're here. Package is here. Sit down. Okay, get myself positioned nicely. Hi, Sarge. Probably wants to see it too. Okay, so as I open this package and adjust the mic a little bit, what's in here? Well, it's the new DJI OSMO Pocket 4, which I'm very excited about. We're gonna do a little bit of an unboxing and then some testing of things. So, as I'm opening this is a bit of a nostalgic trip for me here. I don't know if all of you remember though, but there was a camera called, I think it's just the Flip, or the Flip camera. Serge really wants to get in here, that I owned, and it was just like there was a big red button on the back, and there was a USB stick that you could just plug in your computer, and it was just such a fun, creative device, and that's kind of what I'm trying to get back to when I'm buying this. So as I open this, which they just gave a whole bunch of sticky notes, that's hype. This is the DJI OSMO Pocket 4. Come on, there it is. Look at that. Creator bundle. Okay, so we'll do some more unboxing. I don't know where Sarge went. Oh, he's behind me. So really, what I'm hoping this to do is kind of live some of that nostalgia back. This is just garbage. Why didn't I get something like this sooner, right? That's kind of a question I was asking myself. Well, that didn't help very much. Well, honestly, a big part of it was I just, I have a certain standard for the footage I like. And really, at the time I was looking, there just wasn't anything that matched it. This, however, is pretty darn close to what I want it to be. I mean, it has 10-bit color, 14 stops of dynamic range, can shoot up in 4K, we can shoot in the log format, true D-Log, not even D-Log M, 2 times lossless zoom. This is such a cool little piece of gear. I'm so excited. Let's crack this open for a little bit of an unboxing. Okay, feels nice. Got a couple bags. This is just a bag. Oh, and I got the creator combo because I wanted a mic that I can just like clip to myself and everything and not have to worry about anything else. Did we get stickers? Guys, we got stickers. That's super exciting. Ooh. I kind of like that sticker. That's a pretty cool sticker. Let's see if focus, camera, there we go. That's a pretty sweet sticker. I like stickers. I think it's a small thing. That, why not add to your stuff? It's just a little bit of a brand thing I like. Yeah, I wanted something easy that I can take with us on trips and everything. And frankly, taking my camera with me, which is like probably still about a $5,000 camera. It's like my main working job camera. It's terrifying to take on trips, and it's huge and it's bulky. And so I wanted something that I could kind of, not essentially match it, but get heckin' close. Wow, this is a clean... Look at, this fits the whole thing. Look at that. This is it. Come on, camera. Look. That's so simple and easy. I love it. Okay, and then I think this bag is just a carrying bag. We're opening everything for you. A little viewing pleasure. I had a knife. What's underneath things now? Oh, this is like a fanny pack kind of thing. Or not even. This is just a little pack that comes with it. Cute. I like the little orange accent. I want to make content that gets me out of my own head, so to speak. I wanna feel creative and be creative. I don't want to feel like I gotta set up 1,000 things and all this stuff. I just want to come up with an idea and execute the idea. Okay, let's do a little zipper ASMR. I feel like that was pretty good. Okay, we've got a nice little bag here. Everything's nicely packaged. Let's see what we got. Little mic, fluffies, whatever you want to call them. This is the mic. Look how small this is. I don't know if I have anything. I mean, I guess I have like an SD card here. Wow. So this is an SD card. Camera, focus, you can do this. There we go. This is the size of the mic. Look at that. That's crazy small. This is convenience. I just want to be able to create things. That's awesome, okay? Oh, this is the little light. So this comes with the creator thing. This has, I believe, 3 different color temperatures that are preset. and 3 different like light levels, something like that. So this goes right on top of the Osmo. That's nice and feels very compact. Very nice. That's the little light there. Cool, cool, cool. Don't need to focus on everything. This is the magnet. I don't know. Is this a replaceable mic? I feel like this is for the mic. That's fine. We've got the extended, 1/4 inch bottom for the DJI OSMO. So this is going to go on the bottom of it and be able to let us mount things. That's the other thing. I'm really excited to mount this to a whole bunch of different stuff, right? Like mounting my main A7S III to anything without like a lot of better proper gear is terrifying. I can't wait to like strap this to the side of my car on some road trips and get some really interesting shots that I previously probably wouldn't have tried because of how heavy my main camera is. We got the little baby tripod, which would be great. I also just want to vlog more. I want to show more of my process, and I think this is going to really help me do that. You might be wondering as we're unboxing all these things, charging cable, little lanyard thing. Rest of this video outside of unboxing this, I'm going to show you some test footage. I'm going to go for a walk with Sarge and my wife tonight at like sunset, and we're going to take lots of test footage, Rec 709, D-Log. I want to see how it feels when I'm grading it in DaVinci Resolve and see if I like what I bought, so to speak. From what I've seen online, it shoots pretty great, but it's still something different than what I've shot on for a while, especially on the Sony. Oh, this is the wide angle lens. We'll see what that really does. That's the bag. What's a nice bag? And then, wow, this is so small. This feels very premium though. Remove before use. Well, that came off as I opened it. Like, oh, the joystick feels great too. Like, look at that. Look at the size of this thing. Come on, camera. Like, how much more could you ask how it fits in your hand? That is just amazing. I am going to probably plug this in now because I feel like this is something that's probably going to be on here all the time. Look at that. Adds a little, because especially my hand's a little bit larger. So we got the C-stick. Yeah, I play on it Smash. There we go. Okay, that's off. Can I turn you on? Ooh, look at that. Should have done a little close-up. There we go. Look at that. This is a very responsive touchscreen, I would say. Oh, the other thing that I love about this is that it has internal memory. So I do have a micro SD that will plug in for filming tonight, but it has 107 gigabytes of storage. And considering how expensive storage is right now, that's super great. Essentially, from here on out, we're gonna hop outside on a walk and we'll put this thing to its test. Then we'll sit back down again and we'll chat through some footage and see what I thought about it and really just give my initial impressions on the Pocket Osmo 4 and maybe if it's worth it for you from a filmmaker's perspective. Yeah, let's head outside. This is the first test with the mic on my chest here. Right here, sunset. Very pretty, very pretty. The only challenge thing is I don't have any ND filters. So we're trying to see if the soft light looks good on me. I'm a little overexposed, but hopefully it doesn't look too bad. Jordy, over here. Oh, it's locked on me. I don't need to be locked on me anymore. There we go. Can I turn you now? There we go. Walking with Jordy. So we'll see. And then we'll walk back onto me. That is pretty convenient, I won't lie. The active tracking is pretty sick. I would say it works pretty well, actually. I'm curious to see what my audio levels sound like. Oh, man. You can see some of the goldenness on my face because of the sky, but if I turn you around, it's going to be pretty overexposed, Jordy. It's pretty overexposed. I don't have an ND filter. Back, shutter speed is cranked. Yeah, but you can see the sky much better. The sky's, I know, it's unfortunate. The sky's very pretty though. Shoot this in D-Log, so I'm curious to see how this turns out. Pardon? Oh, fireworks are pretty high in the sky. I think we'll probably be fine. But the footage looks pretty good. At least at a glance. Again, we had to crank our shutter speed to get this to work. This might be the shakiest footage I've ever grabbed, but it looks cool. Okay. It does have some stabilization. It is a kind of a gimbal, but I am moving quite a bit. So if this is stabilized, looks pretty good. I'm literally walking on a slanted hill right now. So, but I really like that shot. Do you want to say goodbye to the vlog? Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much for that. Okay, we'll see you back in the studio. So we're back from the field test. Did some testing yesterday, did some more testing today on it to really just kind of put it through its paces within, I don't know, literally a 24-hour period. I have a whole bunch of notes here to kind of talk through things. A little spoiler probably. There's a lot of great things about this and just a couple things I wish they either added or something you should be aware of if you're looking to buy this, really from a filmmaker's perspective, someone who wants to use this for a lot of kind of creative cinematic work, so to speak. So let's kind of hop into my notes and kind of chat through my initial impressions of the DJI Osmo Pocket 4K. I did do a comparison between Rec 709 and the D-Log footage, and now I wanted to do it in a circumstance that would be kind of harder on the camera. I didn't adjust or change any of the settings. I just shot them pretty much side by side as I was walking. And it's pretty clear to see how blown out the highlights are in the Rec 709 and how much I could retain, how much I actually able to get back. You can really see the sunset in the log format. And in the Rec 709, it's just white. It's just a mess. Really nowadays, if you're filming and you work in DaVinci Resolve or Premiere Pro or Final Cut, you can just make yourself a LUT that auto transforms it to out of log into Rec 709. It's so easy. You can buy lots of LUTs online. Frankly, the footage to me in log looked so good. Like way better than I expected it to. I always shot a little bit brighter. It seemed to handle the highlights better than the shadows, so I tried to give a bit more leeway there. But honestly, the footage quality, the D-Log 10-bit 14 stops is good. I wish, one thing I wish they would add in here is I don't need that wide angle lens. Throw in some ND filters, DJI. I would love to get some ND filters. I had to crank my shutter speed to like 1/1000 to get some of that shots, but hey, it worked anyways. Second thing is, when it comes to footage, it is incredibly stable. That shot of me watching my wife and my dog on the hill, I was walking like this on uneven terrain on a slope, and it looks remarkably stable. I was really impressed. Even as I was recording, I'm pretty sure I was saying, I bet this is gonna come out shaky, and I was wrong. Okay, slow motion. I thought I'd do a couple shots today. I went disc golfing with my friend Keith. Shout out to Keith who helped me with that. And I really wanted to test how it looked in slow motion. Now, one thing you need to know if you're looking to buy this, there is no D-Log when you're shooting at 240 frames per second. Honestly, not a surprise, I would say. Definitely not. But in case you're wondering, it is in its standard, normal, they say 10-bit Rec 709 kind of thing. So it looked cool. I've never shot in 240 frames per second before, and this does make that really easy. The other thing you need to know is you do need to enable audio when you're shooting in 240 frames per second. As a default, it does not have that. So I should have turned that on when I was filming some disc golf with my buddy Keith, but I didn't. Okay, let's talk about audio. Man, that little mic in here is awesome. I strapped it to my chest, magnetized it with a little thing to my chest for the shoot outside yesterday. And honestly, this little magnet here, it holds remarkably well. Like the sweater I was wearing yesterday is thicker, definitely thicker, and this held no problem. This sounds generally very good. Lovely little quality of life thing that DJI did was you can actually start recording from this. So you can put this down and record on this and it'll trigger both, which I thought was great. They work seamlessly well together. The only thing I had to look up was honestly how to adjust the gain on this. It's just a different swipe than what I anticipated, but once I found that out, easy to adjust. Honestly, I set that to -12, and with 32-bit float, which that's what has in it, it was no problem. So I would recommend changing those settings, but that was great overall. Anything else I missed? Oh yeah, the internal audio. I did a little bit of internal audio testing at disc golf today with Keith. Out here disc golf with Keith, and we're trying some slow-mo stuff. And so hopefully in the vlog, in the whole grand scheme of this video, it makes sense. But we're gonna watch Keith throw this disc and then I'm gonna throw, kind of. I'm gonna make sure the camera, there we go, gimbal's figuring itself out. All right, Keith, let me swap this camera around. There we go. Keith's ready to do this thing.
Sit down.
Hey, you're up there.
Yeah.
And again, sounds good. You can kind of hear my hand. If you move it up and down on this a little bit too much, you can hear that shuffling or ruffling, whatever you want to call it. But overall, still again, great audio quality for what you're asking for. Across the board, I would give the audio probably an A. I couldn't really see many things wrong with it. And my favorite part about this too is the fact that it's magnetized and you can properly put your mic on yourself. Everybody who clips it here or whatever it's gonna be, don't do that. You don't get the full range of frequencies. You want that kind of on your chest, almost down here. This is almost the optimal spot to house your mic. And the fact is, you can do that really easily with the magnet. So don't be clipping it here if you buy this stuff. Don't do that. Magnetize it there. Little tidbit for you to get better audio. But that, yeah, super easy overall. Would love that. Okay, let's talk about the build quality. Build quality is great. If you have a little bit larger hands like I do, this adapter is pretty much always going to live on my camera because my hands are a little bit larger to hold this comfortably. But with that little adapter on there, I can't complain. Some features, some usability stuff that I thought was just cool to let you know and mention. First thing, the internal storage is excellent. I know I said that earlier in the video, 107 gigabytes is great. But the thing I really like is that I've inputted my SD card, my micro SD card in here. And when you plug this whole unit into the computer, it actually recognizes both the Pocket 4 and the SD card pop up as little things you can click into. I think that's just a great quality of life. I don't have to take one thing out to check one or use both. You can just plug the whole unit in and you get both, which I think is awesome. And active tracking in terms of usability was great, and it's kind of fun and different. So I would give the usability, the interface, and some of these features probably an A as well. I don't know, maybe I'm rating this too highly, but I'm really enjoying how this all works. Okay, the next couple videos will be around this on the channel. I'm gonna do a deep dive into making this look as cinematic as possible. There's some settings and stuff I've already adjusted, so check that out next week when that video drops. But overall, very excited for this. Excited for how the footage looks, excited for the creative, freedom this is going to give over the next while as I use this, and as we kind of show more behind the scenes on this channel on what I do on a weekly basis, because I'm working on a lot of projects, and this I'm hoping to bring you behind the scenes more often. That's it for the video for the Pocket 4. Awesome little camera, and I'm excited to use it as we go forward. I will see you all next week. If you have any questions about it, you want me to make videos on it, drop it down below. Secret word of the day is going to be sun, because it's sunny out finally and it's warm, and I'm hoping our 15th winter is over, but I think it might be. Awesome. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next week.